Hey everybody, welcome back to Javista Zen. I thought I'd do a really special reading for you tonight based on 50 years of hip hop. Congratulations to all the artists out there who help us enjoy the music. So tonight we're going to do a hip hop overall energy for September for the collective. And we're going to see what the messages are. So I just thought I'd put a little salt and pepper for you. Don't y'all remember that Shoop? Sing it swiftly. To my Becca tricks. Alright, y'all. Don't know how you do the voodoo that you do. Make me want to shoot. Oh, that brings back memories. Alright. So that's just a little salt and pepper for you. But tonight I'm going to use the African American deck here and get some overall energies for September. And then we're going to clarify it with the Queens of Hip Hop deck. I'm so excited about this reading. I forgot to tell y'all, make sure you click the notification bell and subscribe to my channel, Javista Zen. Make sure that you check me out on Instagram at Javista_Zen and TikTok at Javista Zen, okay? If you want a personal reading, go to my website at javistazen.com, all right? But I was like, oh, I forgot I had this deck. Let me do this hip-hop deck in celebration of 50 years of hip-hop. I was like, how perfect is that, right? So, I thought this would just be a really cool read to do for September. Overall energies for the collective with the hip-hop and the African-American deck. So, y'all remember when hip-hop first hit the scene? That was a really good time. Parties were fun. Everybody jamming, doing the latest dances. Hey, tell me this. So leave this message in the comment. What was your favorite hip-hop song, or is your favorite hip-hop song? Let me know what you like to listen to, what you were grooving to back in the day or today. Hip-hop is still alive and well. Although I'm a little biased, I will say that I think the hip-hop of the 80s was the best. All right, guys, one more shuffle. Let's get some overall energies for September. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do guys and girls. I would say masculine and feminine energy. So I'm going to do 3 cards for the gentlemen and 3 cards for the ladies. However it resonates with you, that's your pile. All right. And if the message applies to you, I always like doing that. Great. If it doesn't, let it fly. It will apply to you the next time you look at a video, or next time after next time you look at the video. All right, everything is always a point in time. So let's get started. I want to see what's the overall energies, please, Spirit. Here's our first card. Our next card, please, Spirit. Woo, Spirit is getting on. All right, let me say a prayer here. All right. It's so funny because sometimes like the energies flow through and you can feel the it's like an intuitive feeling sometimes. You feel the energy, and right now this is like, this feels like, remember when you had some place to go even now and you get all excited, but this is like back in the day when there weren't all this communication apparatuses and all you had was just a basic phone to call your friends and everybody was meeting up and you're excited about going out. That's how this reading feels. Like excitement. Let's see what it says though. I'm seeing, woo, 3, 4s, and 5s. There it is. Okay. That's what's blocking. All right, let's see what we get here. So in the past, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. So in the past, there was somebody who was going on a venture, and they were very innocent, and they wanted to they wanted to go out into some venture. They wanted to explore. It's like an exploratory type energy, and parents were like kind of more reserved. They didn't want them to go out there because they knew what the world was like. They're wolves in sheep's clothing, and this person really wanted to go out and explore on their own. They felt like they could handle the world and take on what it had to offer. But you see those jackals and that horse in the background. So it was like, slow your roll. That's what the parents was telling them, or that's what in today's recent past, like in the last 3 years, some teenager tween 20s wanted to venture out, and the parents were like, slow your roll. You don't know what's out there. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You're not aware of, how ugly the world can be. So then this person was like, I know what I'm doing. And the person, now they're out with their friends, like, I know what I'm doing. I know I can handle it. And the parent is just praying like, Lord, please help me with this child. So this is you and your children, or your child, and your child is challenging you, and you're just looking to the heavens for help. And it's like, what can I do? It's the peer pressure around my child. So the child is hanging out with friends, and you're just worried. Your parents are just worried because you don't know what's going on. Like, you kind of remember back in the day, like how things were, and you know that the times have changed. See this 5? 5 is the number of change, and you know that things have changed and it's different now. And what can you do? You're like, what can I do? All I can do is just pray that they're okay, right? And so you sit and you wait. They have you up at night. You sit and you wait. You see this person up at night, just waiting. Sometimes you just sit there in the dark waiting, or you got a little TV or something on, and you're just holding on. You're just holding on, holding on. And you're like, just let them come home. You just want them to come home safely. And you might have 4 children, and there's one child in particular who's giving you this little bit of challenge. And you're like, why won't you listen? If you just listen, this is what's crossing you. This is what's blocking the communication. It's like you have all this knowledge and wisdom, and you know how to cut right through the chase and get straight to the matter. And this child is pleading with you, like, Daddy, why can't I? Why can't I? And it might be a daughter. And that might be why you're extremely extra worried, because the child is a female. And she's like, why can't I hang out with my friends? See all these animals around here? And they're beautiful animals. You know, they're some of the beautiful animals. The lion, the elephant, the giraffe, the gazelle. So she has beautiful friends. And you're like, the parent is like, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. And she's like, but I can handle it. And you're like, oh my gosh, do you have to stay out so late? Okay. And then in your headspace, you are extremely worried that something's going to happen. Something very bad is going to happen. So you have this all in your mind that something is going to just destroy everything. If something happens to this child, it's going to rock your world. Maybe this child is your favorite, or maybe your child is maybe there's something about that child that's very special to you. But that's a tower moment. And it's a transferring. See, the skeleton is like death. Death is like transformation. And it would just ruin the whole family. You see this water, you see how the whole flood has just wiped out the whole village. So it's something about this child, like if that child, something happens to that child, things are going to alter in the family a lot. And then in your heart space, this four swords, you're ready to go to battle. But you're going to heaven, you're praying because you're going up the Jacob's ladder here, and you might be talking to like your mother or father who has passed on. You wish that they were there to give you advice for this situation. Because you know that they are very wise. These people are very wise. And it's almost like you feel like that person could reason. Here are 2 kings. You feel like that person could reason with this child and see how this one is explaining, like, why can't you listen? You see how cool and calm this king is? This one's just sitting here, very much in control. And his sword is down. Look at this. See how this person has their sword up? They're ready to battle. This one is down. So this person is very, they're both very sure of themselves. It could be fathers, mothers, but they're very sure of themselves. One of them is very cool, calm, and collective, and the other one is a little bit more expressive about this child being out late and wanting them to be home safe. They want them to be home safe. See here? Look, I'm peeping at the overall energy. You see how they're afraid something's going to happen, like somebody's going to shoot into the crowd. So they don't want them out in the crowds for some, something to happen to them. Yeah. All right, so let's see what's going on with the hip hop queens and see what they have to say about this young person being out and about, enjoying themselves in their time period of socializing with friends and being out amongst their peers. Okay, that's the overall energy, because young people do that to us parents. They make us wary. So let's get some advice for you and look at this situation, because this young person, this daughter, she's determined. Or this young man, he's determined to do what he wants to do. The other children are doing, they're more obedient, and they listen to their parents a little better than this one particular child. But it's like she just wants to go out and have fun, and the parent is like, you don't know what's going on out there in the world. But they're at their wits' end about it. Got them staring up at night. That's 2. Let's see. Take that one. MC Light came out. Skill. Mary J. Blige came out, healing. All right, let's see. Let's get one more. Skill. So in the calculator, this child's probably in like high school, and this child feels like she has skills in math and money. So she feels like he or she feels like if they're this good in school, they're very good in school, they're very smart. And they feel like they have the skills. If they're this smart in school and they have the skills to, be so successful in school, they feel like the parents should be trusting them more. Healing. All right, and this one is fight. Lady of Rage, fight. Yeah, see, didn't I tell you she's rebellious? This person, this younger person with this parent is very rebellious. Like I said, there's one child that stands out amongst the other. This child here, keeping the parent up at night. This child fights back. Okay, she's rebellious, or he's rebellious. Lady of Rage. This child can really get into arguments. All right, so here we have the MC Light card with skill, the calculator, the math. This child thinks she's very smart. Well, she is smart. And they feel like they can handle it. Here's the Mary J. Blige card, healing. And the green, this child, the green is the heart space. You see green, green, green? This is a child who's very passionate and believes in her heart of hearts, or he believes in his heart of hearts, that he got this under control. They believe they have this under control, and they don't understand why you're so worried. Why are you so worried? And at the bottom of the deck, we have Left Eye TLC, Vision, okay, with her angel wings. There's Left Eye Vision with her angel wings. They're like, I can see what's coming. I know what's coming. I'm above it all. Because see, the angels are above. I'm above it all. They feel like they know. They got it down. So let's give, let's see. Let's do one more and then see what else we come up with. Self-love. So here's Lizzo. Self-love. So she believes in herself. This young person has a lot of self-love. They feel very good and confident about themselves. And that's the clash between the parents. This child is very intelligent. They're self-assured. They're self-reliant. Healing. They have a huge heart. And they love themselves. And they have a good vision, like they feel like they can see what you can't see as the parent, and that they have control of the situation. And the parent is like, you don't know what's out there. You need to get home on time, or you need to be back in the dorm on time and stop hanging out so late because you don't know what could happen. Right? So let's get some advice for the parent, because I don't think this child is going to change. This child is not changing. So, let's see how you two can come to a happy medium, right? Let's see if we can get some advice card. Let's ask your guys for advice. Your spiritual guides. People have, everybody, each and every one of us have guardian angels who watch over us, and they give us clues, they give us signs, they give us messages, they give us insight, they give us our intuitive gut feelings, all of that stuff to help us get through this human experience. So let's see, in this situation, with your child being in high school or college, hanging out at night with their friends, you're up at night worried, wanting them to be home, come home, you're praying, you don't know what to do. You guys are fussing about it. And let's see. Spirit, give me a card. Give me some advice for the parent. Advice for the parent. You might be this might be, well, you have multiple, you might have more than one child, but this might be the first child to buck the system like this with you. All right. Partnership and love, nature spirits. So here is, again, like your guides are saying, partnership and love. You guys have to come to a happy medium and know that love is always there. No matter what that child does, you're going to always love them. Gifts and joy guides. Gifts and joy guides. Gifts and joy guides. One more spirit. Gifts and joy guides. This child feels like they have a lot to offer. Partnership, love, and gifts. What I'm hearing Spirit say is that sometimes you try to bargain with this child, like you try to buy them things, like you buy them little presents. Like it's either like you try to take their mind off of what they're doing and buy them things, and then it's almost like you try to buy their obedience with gifts. And that's another reason why you're upset, because you're like, well, I gave you your new computer. Why can't you, just do what I say? Oh my goodness. Partnerships and love. It's a circle. It's a family affair. Grace, Holy Spirit. So Holy Spirit is saying, see here, Grace. You're going to have to let them grow. You're going to have to, buying them gifts is not going to resolve this issue. This is her nature. This is her natural spirit to be kind of like a free spirit. And he or she is very smart. They're going to have to explore the world. Holy Spirit is saying, let them explore in grace. You keep yourself grounded, okay, and keep them prayed over. And that's like the thing that you can do is just continue to talk to them, give them words of wisdom, and your gifts. Still give them gifts, but don't give it out of obligation. Give your gifts out of love. Like, see here, partnership and love, nature spirits. Because this is her nature. Her nature is, this is her nature. She's like, hey, I got it. I'm smart. I'm going to do the things that's going to keep my health. I'm going to keep myself healthy because I love myself, right? She loves herself. Here she is, Mary J. and Lizzo. She loves herself. She's like, I'm not going to let anything happen to me. God's got me. See how she's in this white? Both of these young ladies are in the white. She's like, God's got me. Mom and Dad, why are you worried? Y'all tell me the Lord watches over me, so why are you worried? So this child throws it back at you. Like, if the Lord's got me, why are you worried? I see what's coming. She's like, I see it. I know it. I got this. I got skills and I can fight and I know how to take care of myself. And that's what she's going to do. If you try to battle her on that, or him on that, you're likely going to lose. Okay, so take a different approach and approach it with grace and love and let the Holy Spirit do what he does. And still you can give gifts and love and partner with your child because this child is not going to change. That's their nature. Okay, so just give it over to God, like they say. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it right there. Thank you for visiting my station, my channel, and visit me again at Javista Zen. And again, if you're interested in a personal reading, book a reading on my website at javistazen.com. Visit my Instagram page at Javista_Zen and check me out on TikTok at Javista Zen. All right, until next time, until you book a reading with me for your personal, unique, spiritual, insightful message directly for you, I will talk to you next time. Click the notification and subscribe. Toodles.